Hello everyone, my name is Lisette Salamanca and I am a financial functional consultant at SAP. And today I am going to explain what charts of account. Ready? Let's get started. In the previous video, I explained how to create a chart of accounts and I mentioned that each company code can be linked to three charts: the country chart, the operational chart, and the consolidation chart. Well, I am going to explain each one. First, the operative. This is the one used every day in a company, whether it's to record purchases, sales to vendors, customers, administrative expenses, among others. Everything that is done daily in a company is accounted for here. And the country chart is used to generate legal or tax reports. Why? Because sometimes we work in a company that has branches in different countries, but our country has certain standards, certain legal regulations, as I was explaining. For example, in one country, they might record a VAT of 19%, and in another country, a VAT of 21%. So the country chart helps us generate those reports so that they comply with the established and legal standards just for presentation purposes. This one may have a financial structure that is different from the operational one, and it should not be used for daily accounting. The consolidation chart is mainly for those groups of companies that need to carry out reviews, make decisions based on their financial statements, hold meetings between various branches, or conduct transactions between companies. Basically, it's mostly intended for management, administrative purposes, and financial analysis. Well, but are all three used at the same time? Not necessarily, it depends. If it's just a company that is based in Colombia, meaning it only operates in one country and works only at the national level, then it only needs the operational chart of accounts. But if it's a group of companies that are in several countries, then it does need the country chart of accounts and the consolidation chart of accounts. Only in those cases. For example, let's say we have a financial company in Colombia that is part of a multinational. In the previous video, I explained how to create the operational one. Well, it was the operational one with the code CFPC. Now we still need the country and consolidation ones. We're going to create them in the same transaction OV13. Let's go back. And we're going to select new entries. And here we enter the code that we want. In this case, I'm going to enter CFPB, which is an abbreviation that stands for Course, Finance, and Chart of Accounts. This is a section where you will need to input specific information. Here, you'll be required to enter the country, which refers to the nation or region relevant to your data entry. Make sure to select the correct country to ensure accurate record. Alright, we simply set the language option or preference to Spanish as desired, and then click the Save button to confirm your selection. Done. Now let's create the one for consolidations. For new entries, what I'm going to do now is enter the abbreviation CFPG. This stands for Course, Finance, Chart of Accounts, and Chart of Account. I want to make sure you understand that CFPG is just a shorthand for these four terms. Next, I'm going to type in OF as the entry. Let's set it up this way. We'll use OF group as the label. This helps keep things organized and clear. Group Chart of Accounts. Spanish, save. Done. That's how we create the other two charts of accounts, the country one and the group chart of accounts. Now I also explained how to link the operational chart of accounts. And we go to transaction OB622. Here we're going to position ourselves and look for our company code. Here it is. Here it is. And here in the chart of accounts, we assign the chart of accounts we created last time. This is the main one. And here, where it says alternative, actually, in other SAP interfaces, it says country chart of accounts. This is where we assign the country chart of accounts. What code does it have? CFPB. So we enter CFPB and here it is, and we click Save. Done. That's how you link it, but for now I'm just going to leave it blank for demonstration purposes. Now you might be wondering, how exactly do we link the consolidation chart of accounts or perhaps the group chart of accounts in this context? We go back to transaction FB13, right? This is the transaction we use for making changes to our financial documents. And now we're going to select the chart of accounts that we created last time, specifically the operational one. This step is important because it ensures we are working with the correct set of accounts for our business operations. It has to be the operational one, and here where it says consolidation, chart of accounts. Group accounts. Let's go ahead and select the group chart of accounts from the available options and then click the save button to confirm our selection. That's it, you're done. Just like that. Now, these two are linked to the financial company we created at the beginning. Now, I also explained to you that accounts have certain codes. 624 belongs to the transportation account according to Spain's chart of accounts. You can go to the first video. In the description, I've left the link to download it if you haven't done so yet. Alright, let's say we all work in every company. The business group in Spain, Colombia, China, and the United States every day. If we need to record a transportation expense, we do it using this account number 624 because that's the one we chose, we agreed on it, and we're all going to use this one since it's the operational account. But it turns out that here in Colombia, if I need to report to the DIAN according to the regulations, I can't just say, oh, this is account 624. No, we have the account 523,550 according to the PUC, the Unified Chart of Accounts in Colombia, which is for transportation, freight, and hauling. And with that, we generate the financial statements and report them to the DIAN according to the local regulations. So if I make a transaction here, it is also recorded here in parallel, and I can show it to the entities that need or require it. Spain does the same. China can do it. The United States can do it as well. Each one creates their own country-specific chart of accounts so that they can submit the legal reports required in each country, in their own country. Well, and the consolidation one is practically almost the same. Normally, this one was created with a different account since it's not necessary to create it with the same one. And it's also linked to everything. If you notice, just now we linked it to the operational one. So this one is also linked for the entire business group, and that's it. That's all. I hope you liked it. I hope you understood this little part very well, which is an operational, country specific, and consolidation chart of accounts, how all three are linked to the financial entity, and what the importance of each one is. I hope you subscribe, give it a like, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.